.581 Elihu speaks up. Chapter 34. Moreover, Elihu continued and said to, Hear my words, O you wise men, and give ear to me. You that have knowledge. 3. For the ear tries words, and the palate tastes food. 4. Let us choose for us a judge. Let him know among ourselves what is good. .582 Elihu vindicates God. For Job has said, I am righteous, and God has turned aside my judgment. 6. Who is the man who has perished without transgression? 7. What man is like Job, who drinks up scorning like water? 8. Who is a companion and friend of the workers of iniquity and walks with wicked men? 9. For he has said that a man is not justified because he fears God. 10. Therefore hearken to me, O you men of understanding. Far be it from God that he should do wickedness, and far be it from him that he should commit iniquity. 11. For he compensates a man according to his works, and causes every man to be rewarded according to his ways. 12. Truly God does not commit iniquity, neither does God pervert justice. 13. Who has control over the earth, or who has made all the world? 14. If he should turn his heart against man, man's spirit and his breath will be gathered to him. 15. Then all flesh should perish together, and a man would return again to dust. 16. If now you have understanding, hear this, hearken to the voice of my word. 17. He who hates justice cannot declare himself innocent, and he who is innocent will not be condemned justly. 18. He who says concerning the king that he is wicked, and yet he is a good ruler over princes and governors. 19. And not partial to princes, and does not discriminate against the poor, for they are all the work of his hands. 20. In a moment shall he die, and he shall be consumed at midnight and pass away. He will be rendered powerless by the Almighty. 21. For his eyes upon all the ways of man, and he sees all his goings. 22. There is no darkness, no shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. 23. For he has not set a time for a man that he should enter into judgment with God. 24. For he has brought misfortune to many men without number, and set others in their places. 25. Therefore he knows them by their works, and overturns them in the night. 26. Their works shall be crushed under the weight of their wickedness in a land of terror. 27. Because they turned aside from following him and did not consider any of his ways. 28. The prayer of the poor comes to him, and he hears the cry of the afflicted. 29. When he forgives, who then can condemn? And when he turns his face away, who can forgive the people or mankind? Or who can forgive the people or mankind altogether? 30. He says it that is an empire. He says to it that an impious and wicked man shall not reign over the people. 31. For God has said, I have forgiven. I will not destroy men who are without sin. 32. Inform me now, teach me, if you have committed iniquity. 33. I will not answer you anymore, because you have sinned. For you have been examined, and not I. Therefore speak out what you know. 34. Let men of understanding tell me, and let wise men hearken to me. 35. Job has spoken without knowledge, and his words are without understanding. 6. Truly Job has been tested to the end, and yet he is not counted among the wicked. 37. And if Job should add to his sins, then his transgression will affect us all, and he still will bring his complaint before God. Chapter 35. Again Elihu spoke and said too, do you think you were justified in saying, I've been found blameless by God? 3. If you have said it, what advantage will it be to you? And what should I gain if I should condemn you? 583. Elihu condemns Job. 4. I will answer you with words, you and your friends with you. 5. Look to the heavens and observe the clouds which are higher than you. 6. If you sin, what difference does it make to him? And if your iniquity be multiplied, what does it matter to him? 7. If you are righteous, what do you give to him? And what does he receive from your hand? 8. Your wickedness is to yourself, and your righteousness is to yourself. 9. Because of the multitude of oppressions, men howl, and many cry out because of iniquity. 10. And none says, where is God, my Maker, who gives counsel in the night? 11. Who teaches us more than the beasts of the earth, and makes us wiser than the fowls of the air. 12. They cry, but he does not answer them. 13. Because God does not hear the empty pride of evildoers, nor does he praise it. 14. Although you have said, I will not praise him, plead before him and supplicate before him. 15. For now he does not punish with his anger, and he does not harm any soul. 16. Therefore Job has spoken in vain, he multiplied words without knowledge. Chapter 36. Then Elihu added and said to, bear with me a little while, and I will show you, for there are yet words to speak on God's behalf. 3. I will fetch my knowledge from afar, and I will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. 4. For truly my words are not deceitful, and my knowledge is blameless with you. 5. Behold, God is mighty, and does not despise him who is pure as milk. 6. He does not preserve the life of the wicked, he gives justice to the poor. 7. He does not withdraw his eyes from the righteous, he sets kings on the throne. Yea, they are exalted forever. 8. And if they will be bound in chains when they go down through destruction to poverty. 9. Then he shows them their works and their transgression, because they have exceeded their power. 10. He opens also the ears to discipline, and commands that they return from iniquity. 11. If they obey and serve him, they will spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. 12. But if they do not obey, they shall perish by destruction, and they shall perish without knowledge. 13. But the hypocrites in heart shall be consumed. They shall not cry for help, yet they shall cry angrily when he binds them. 14. They shall die in youth, and their life is snatched by famine. 15. But the meek shall be delivered through his meekness, and he opens their way in time of oppression. 16. Even so he shall deliver you from the mouth of the mocker, and shall give you rest instead of distress, and he shall prepare a table with rich food. 17. But he shall judge the wicked to the limit. Judgment and justice shall take hold on them. 18. He will not threaten you with a raging anger, nor will he cause you to be in need of a great ransom. 19. He shall join you, that he may deliver you. You shall not be distressed by any of those who are mighty in power. 20. He shall deliver you from those who drive you away in the night, and give peoples for your sake, and the nations for your life. 21. Take heed that you may not return to iniquity, because for this you were tried by poverty. 22. Behold, God is mighty in power. Who can teach like him? 23. Who has enjoined him his way? Or who can say, thou hast wrought iniquity? 584. God comes in the storm. 24. Remember that his works are great, and all men have have praised him. 25. All the peoples have seen it, and behold it from afar. 26. Behold, God is great, and we know him not. The number of his years is unsearchable. 27. For if we should number the pillars of heaven, and bind the drops of rain by themselves, which the skies do drop in their season. 28. And which the clouds pour down upon men, and cause them to be exceedingly glad. 29. Who can understand these things? Or the spreading of the clouds out of the greatness of his tabernacle. 30. Behold, he spreads his light upon it, and covers the bottom of the sea. 31. For by these he judges the people, and gives food to many. 32. He covers the light with the clouds, and then it shines upon them again, that they may greet it. 33. He shows his possessions to his friends, and to the wicked also.